today's demonstration begins from your right, you will see the Raptor execute a maximum power takeoff. Producing 70,000 pounds of thrust from its powerful F-119 engines, the Raptor will virtually leap off the runway in an amazing 1,000 feet. At a safe altitude, Major Dickinson will quickly loop the aircraft, reversing his flight path, and then roll while diving straight down. So now it's time to stand up, move forward, and get ready. The show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most feared aircraft in the world today, your United States Air Force's F-22 Raptor. And then power straight into the vertical. Then watch as Major Dickinson changes his direction with the amazing J-turn reposition. The F-22 is the first supersonic, multi-role, and highly maneuverable stealth fighter in the world with a fully internal combat weapons load. Ready your cameras as the Raptor banks in from the left and cycles his weapons bay doors. Folks, if you've ever wondered where those bombs and missiles hide, here is your answer. Ready to capture this salute. Now from behind and to the right, the F-22 Raptor proudly presents the dedication pose. its nose at will, even in extremely low airspeeds and high angles of attack. Watch closely as the aircraft pulls into the vertical and executes two 360-degree aileron rolls. At altitude, the jet will then flip backwards and level off. Execute an immediate 180-degree flat turn, then reverse the turn in the opposite direction another 180 degrees. All in under 3,500 feet of altitude and under complete control. Will now quickly reposition and show you what the advanced flight controls and engines can do. As it executes the power loop, you'll see why the aircraft is unmatched under vertical flight as it carves through a loop and doubles its altitude at the end. At the top of the loop, you will see the Raptor rotate around one spot in the sky, utilizing the vector thrust of the two powerful F-119 engines, which literally flip the aircraft through the vertical and back to level flight. Following the power loop, you will see the Raptor perform the loaded roll. Yeah, you can find us where the party's at. This is how we do. Watch now from behind as the Raptor flies over, pulls straight up into the vertical and brings his throttles to near idle. And then under complete control, actually slides backward. Slow-speed handling characteristics are phenomenal. Watch now as Major Dickinson repositions the aircraft to crowd left, reduces the power, slowing the Raptor down to less than 90 knots and loads upon a high angle of attack. After the pass, you'll once again feel the raw power of the jet as Major Dickinson lights those afterburners and climbs straight into the vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Raptor's slow speed pass. gentlemen, Major Dickinson is now setting up to pay homage to an incredible aviator, Mr. Bob Hoover. This maneuver is a double knife edge separated by an inverted tuck, followed by a pinch to line up in preparation for the Heritage Flight. This will be another great opportunity to capture the Raptor on your camera during our demonstration. Named after the legendary and incomparable Bob Hoover, the Raptor's Hoover Pitch. Potential adversaries have not sat idly by. Instead, they have developed increasingly capable fighter aircraft and surface-to-air missile systems, potentially putting our airmen in harm's way. The 5th generation Raptor is the answer. With its stealth, super cruise, precision weapons engagement, and fully integrated avionics, the F-22 will ensure our ability to continue to provide air dominance worldwide for the United States and our allies. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you are about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian performers to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. In 2010, the Air Force Heritage Flight Foundation joined with the United States Air Force to keep this popular program flying. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of Air Force history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present. What started out as a one-time event has grown in popularity and demand, and now Heritage Flights are performed at air shows and special events in the United States and around the world. Please turn with me now and watch as this rare formation approaches from the right. World War II era P-51 Mustang, piloted by Mr. Tommy Williams, and the United States Air Force F-22 Raptor, piloted by Major Dan Dickinson.
Who has served their country in the sky with a grateful heart and watchful eye. We remember, and may the faithful brown sheep who bore the sword of freedom on their wings give the honor such a burden is. Keep them flying.
Today's Heritage Flight to all military veterans in attendance whose sacrifices over the years have helped preserve America's freedom. We hope you enjoy watching this rare formation of classic and current United States Air Force aircraft on our journey from heritage to horizons.
Through
approach from the right is Bald Eagle, piloted by Mr. Tommy Williams. Maryland, get your cameras ready because on approach from the right is Major Dan Dickinson in your United States Air Force F-22 Raptor. Mr. Tommy Williams in Bald Eagle, the World War II era P-51 Mustang. He's going to come in on approach from the right. I'm not going to say a word, and I'm going to let this aircraft speak for itself. Take a listen to this motor. Some whistle by the champion of World War II. Pax River, Maryland. I just got word from Major Dickinson that he's having so much fun he's going to take one last pass. Get your cameras ready. Stand up. Cheer for him. Let's give him a good cheer because he's coming in on one heck of an approach and this is going to be a great maneuver. Get your cameras ready. Gentlemen, this concludes today's demonstration. We hope you have enjoyed this brief display of only a fraction of the F-22's full combat capability. As an integral part of the most capable Air Force the world has ever known, your F-22 Raptors are ready to defend our nation's skies and dominate the battle space anywhere on the globe. Ready to aim high, fly, fight, and win. All-volunteer Air Force. We hope our performance has inspired you to serve your country alongside the professional men and women you see here in action today, either flying in the cockpit of an F-22 or on the ground, guaranteeing its readiness to fight. Please speak with a member of any Air Force demo team or your local Air Force recruiter. These Air Force warriors will answer any questions you have and help you set your course for an amazing Air Force career. On behalf of the United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Hawk Carlisle, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, we thank you for your attendance, your patriotism, and continued support.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do not run away because the hometown boy is about to fly. We were able to get the Harrier up and running. Now, I say this because Art Knowles and his team, Team Shar, they have been working relentlessly to repair the Harrier from yesterday's unfortunate starter issue that they have. There's actually a gas turbine engine in the Harrier, And Art, over the last few years, they were able to run with just one. And then over the last few years, they've been through like 6. So they put the last one on the airplane last night.